This is Fast Lane Classic Cars in St. Charles, Missouri. 15 minutes outside St. Louis to the west. And right now I'm driving a 1973 Chevelle Deluxe. And it actually sounds pretty good. This one's got an upgraded dual exhaust on it. And it's powered by the numbers matching 350 cubic inch V8 out front. Turbo 350, 3-speed automatic, column shifted right up here. And then a GM 10-bolt rear end with 273 gears. Yeah, it's kind of low, but it's mostly a highway cruiser more than a muscle car by this point. Still sounds like a muscle car though. But 1973 was well into the fuel crisis, so the 2-barrel version of this V8 made a whopping 145 horsepower back in 1973, so not very much. This one is the correct green gold poly exterior paint and the correct two-tone green interior. You got cloth inserts in the middle of the bench seat and then vinyl around the sides and right here in the middle. The dash is in great condition. Guess what? It's also green, and so's the carpet. Yeah, back in the 1970s, they kind of just chose a color and decided to make everything in the car that color. This one has power steering and power brakes with front discs for a little bit of extra stopping power. It's still a very heavy car, so you do want to be able to come to a halt as quickly as you possibly can. And my favorite part about this car are the 15-inch Chevy Rally wheels with beauty rings and with center caps, with Cooper Cobra radial GT tires. Very aggressive look, very sporty look on this 1973 Chevelle. And the body style of this car, especially compared to the generation that came before it, is certainly polarizing for most people, but I actually like it. I like how these cars look. I like how the ones that came slightly after with the Laguna front end look, especially because they were used in NASCAR, which is pretty cool. And I think this car looks very good. Green's my favorite color, so that helps quite a bit. The paint's in nice condition. The interior is in immaculate condition. The headliner is very nice. The windows work well. They're cranky. They're not mad at you. You just gotta crank them up and down. Unfortunately, no air conditioning in this one either. I do have a fan though that I'm gonna kick on. I can put it on cool and get some fresh air going in here. And I can open some vents with these two little knobs underneath the steering column down there. The Deluxe was kind of the bare bones version of the Chevelle. In 1973, you could get an inline 6. I think you could also get a 307. But this one got the good engine option, the 350. And once I find a break in traffic, I'm going to do a little bit of a bean test pulling out of here. The 273 gears, long gearing I know, but coupled with the dual exhaust, it's kind of nice because you get to listen to it for much longer. And because it's not that fast, you're not going to be breaking the law very quickly either. Cruises very nicely. The suspension is soft and very comfortable. It doesn't make any weird creaks or rattles. Actually handles really nicely. Not a lot of play in the steering wheel. The seat, of course, is extremely comfortable. It's a bench seat from 1973. It's like sitting on your grandma's couch. Nothing in the interior is really cracked. The dash looks fantastic. All the vents work. The controls for the heater and everything work. Speedo, fuel gauge, all that stuff. Now the generator, oil, and temperature gauges aren't real gauges in this car. They're actually just lights over here on this panel to the left. So if something goes wrong, you'll see that light up. Right now, we don't have anything going wrong, so everything's turned off, which is nice. Doing about 50 miles an hour. It's not droning. I can still hear myself think, even with the upgraded dual exhaust, and I have the windows down. If I rolled those up, it'd be even better. This is a really nice highway cruiser. Kind of the end of the muscle car era here. Still sounds fantastic, and in my opinion, still looks good. And we'll go around the roundabout here in a minute. We'll see how this thing handles. If it's anything like the car chases you see in the movies from the 60s and 70s, there's probably going to be a fair amount of body roll. But that's just part of the charm, I think. Actually, not as bad as I thought. And these Cooper Cobras are some of my favorite tires that we get on these old muscle cars. They just ride fantastic. They don't squeal or anything. Plenty of grip. and they look good with the white faced letters, especially on a muscle car like this. And we're already almost back to Fastlane. Transmission shifts down nicely. Turbo 350 is working flawlessly. 3-hole speeds. Massive upgrade from the Power Glide, which only had 2 speeds. And here we're already back. I actually enjoyed this car a lot. Very nice to drive. Very comfortable. It hasn't skipped a beat this entire time. Lights seem to be working. And again, I have a soft spot for the green. Should have driven this car tomorrow when I plan on wearing my dark green shirt, but oh well. Had to do it today. It's supposed to storm soon, so I wanted to get it out of the way before it got rained on, because it actually is in really nice condition, and I wouldn't want to leave this car out in the rain. If you want to know more about it, you can go to our website, www.fastlanecars.com. You can see all the pictures of it there, interior, exterior, engine bay, undercarriage, and the description. You can also call us at 636-940-9969, or if you don't like talking on the phone, you can email us at sales@fastlanecars.com, and one of our lovely salesmen will get back to you there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.